coached 6 different goal scorers, a
Yeah.
multitude of players on the score sheet. What impressed you most with your team's balance?
Well, I like their power play for sure. That's the driver of the game for us. Both units producing chances and goals, and then liked our gap a lot all over the ice. I thought we were a very difficult team to handle with the back end as mobile as they have, but we were pretty good in that department.
What can you say of the confidence those 2 units are playing with on the power play?
Yeah, different looks. I think the one's still finding its way. They're going to get chances because they're so skilled. The other one's really fast, and that's great that you have a different style of power play, so they're not as easy to game. But confidence and speed, like the young guys. Well, the young guy, we're not that many young guys, but I like the way Samo's moving out there too.
Obviously solid all around through these first 3 games. What are you most proud of with what the guys have done out there so far?
Yeah, I think their attention to detail has been really, really good. They've come in with a focus that we have to be right in the systems part of our games and all of the kind of unfun things that you have to do to win. They've worked hard in those areas.
Bob's talked a lot about the system. And how easy is it now to fall back on that system when you guys have built it over these years and you've had so much success with it?
They just know it. That's the biggest thing. We haven't had a lot of turnover. They have had some success with it. There's nothing unusual about our system. There's lots of teams running versions of what we run, but they adhere to it. They've had enough success with it. I think they believe in it.
Back to even though it is just 3 games in, and you're right, there's not a lot of turnover. The system is the system. This doesn't look like a team that's just 3 games in. It looks like there's a lot of polish for this early. It's more adherence, I think, than anything. The early part of the year, I think they're very focused on what they're trying to do. I think we know how hard it is to win this league, and you got to be right in those areas to even have a remote chance of winning a playoff game. And sometimes it takes you a little while to get everybody not even on the same page. The regular season hockey promotes sometimes individual play. It's just because the other team is learning their system. So you don't see the same things. By the time you get to the playoffs, everything's pretty much, you know what's going to happen. But I think the Rodriguez line has had a really big impact on the way we play. I think they've been especially very good. And for kind of smaller, quick guys, they've done hard things that make us look really solid through the lineup.
As outsiders, sometimes we look at guys, you say, oh, this guy's got to step with the injuries you have. And Anton Lundell and Mackey seem to fit that category. And first 3 games look like they're doing the job.
Yeah, Anton has just kind of his continuation on his important play for us last year. He got put into a role that was critical, that if it's not Barkov, it's Lundell against some really dynamic players throughout the playoffs, and he's just growing and maturing. He's a veteran player now at a young age, but we have a high expectation of what he's able to do, what he should be able to do. I think more importantly, he has that expectation for himself.
You guys have had 11 goals this year, 9 different goal scorers. A lot of the guys have talked about how important the depth scoring has been so far. Just how pleased are you that it's been what it is?
It's going to be the critical piece. We're going to have more nights of 2 and 3, like the first 2 games, than we will like tonight. So you need to have as many people as you can come into the rink believing they can score, that they have that positive feel. I think each line has generated enough that they're feeling positive about their game, so they don't really need to change it.
People may say, okay, they're 3-0 at home, but wait till they got a big road trip coming up. But
no, and I'm fine with but I'm fine with that. Like it's just 3 games, but we couldn't do any more than we did, and we're not going to have. We're not exuberant about our start, but I think we understand the start. These are the things that we did well. We got 3 wins. We've had good goaltending, good special teams, and we're going to need that. Maybe the special teams are more in focus now with the injuries that we have.
This team's already as tight as can be, but how nice is it to have a long road trip early in the season just to get everyone back
really,
together?
Yeah, really good. Part of it was the training camp design. The veteran players practice only with veteran players. We had a shorter period of time, but even with that, the first road trip of the year is always really great.
7 for 7 on the penalty kill so far. What have you seen that you've liked from that unit specifically?
I don't think that they've changed much. We look a little different on it because of the personnel that's out, but the structure of it, those defensemen have done a really fine job being able to play off different forwards. And we've run a lot of different combinations there, but the D have done a nice job in that structure.
And 7 penalties in 3 games.
No, we've been a
Bad
pretty
start.
disciplined team, and go back, when you look at the back end of every playoff series that we have, we don't take an awful lot of penalties. And that's the other, we just can't stress our PK unit. We can't be in the box all night, so we've got to play as clean and hard a game as we can.